Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? We are back live again tonight. It's Friday night, thankfully. We've been working on this map here for a little while. This is Iowa Plainsview map. Um, Obviously, if you ever played this map, it doesn't look like this exactly. There's definitely some other things going on over there, but we kind of came in and made this area our own, and I'll go ahead and show you that here. So first, we have the 4755 John Deere, and I really like this crimson red. It just looks good. I know I'd prefer green, but this doesn't look too bad. And considering normally I never go with a case style farm, I'm normally John Deere everything. So to have a case, I have several cases, and then I thought, well, if I paint it crimson red, well, you know, case, it's still red, it'll work. All right, without further ado, let's get into this. So currently, right here, we got grass planted in here, and it is growing. And you'll see just on the other side of this fence here is where the wheat starts, and we need that this year for all of our cattle. So right here, and I think we missed a little bit of stone. Ugh, I really should not have paid him that much. Like he does not deserve that much for what he did. I'm gonna have to talk to Robert. Robert, I'll catch up with him later. All right, so let's go over here. I'll show you the first big machine shed we got going here. Alright, so in here, this is where I got most of my stuff parked. Currently, I have a lot of stuff out there. We need to put that stone picker away and a couple other things here. But this is where a lot of the equipment is stored. If we come around the side here, we got the grain cart sitting outside. I could probably move that in at some point here. We need to figure out what to do with the header too now that harvest is done. I know you guys didn't see that first part, but we did get wheat harvested out here and got the straw picked up as well, and then ran the mower around so we got grass drying off there. And then we did go plant, like I said, the wheat and the grass over here. We got another 4755. Now this one I did leave green. This one is also just the regular 4755. It's not the one out in the field, which is unrealistic setting mod. That 46. Let me just double check for you here. Okay, so this one goes 19 miles an hour. That's just the regular 4755, and then you have the Unreal 1, which has 890 horsepower, and that thing goes 93 miles an hour. And the one that we have, yep, it has 890 horsepower, and it runs 46 miles per hour. The reason I did that was just because it is one of my favorite tractors, and it's I can do anything I want it to do. It will do, and look really good doing it. I'm tempted to buy another one in green. We might have to change. We might have to change our thought process on the whole case thing. We could sell all that stuff and go John Deere green, because that green and that red looks pretty good together. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff out here though. So there's the seeder. So this is wash bay. You got the pressure washer there. And then we got the dryer here, fermentation. You come in here with the old zero turn and cut this down here. Then we got the grain bins set up here. Pretty big setup for a personal farm, but we got a lot of cows. I'll show you here in just a little bit what we put on the other side of the road there. A lot going on. Alright, we got our flat deck trailer down here. The grain truck sitting up there. I thought that was pretty cool with the combines on the side, so we parked it for the highway. You're coming down, you can look at it. Anyways, we got our small little horse area over here. You can fit about 3 horses in here, I believe. 3 or 4, something like that. Something small. Then obviously there's the driveway. This is kind of our pickup equipment shed, so we got the old gooseneck parked in here, and we have a couple of trailers I need to get in here, and then basically just a garage for our vehicles. Come up here to the house. Pretty nice 2-story house, full basement. It's a 6-bedroom, 3.5 bath ranch house, so that's pretty cool. We got old Bertha sitting over here, the 5.2 V8, old Ford pickup. I'll jump in it here and start it up for you. Alright, we'll use this. I'm going to go ahead and take this. We'll just drive through. Sorry, Nadine, ran through your flowers. Alright, we'll just take this down here and I'll show you kind of what we got going on. Alright, now I should probably shut that door. Alright, we got the old water truck in here. And then we have our backhoe. The old John Deere mower we got in here. That thing put in some work here just a month ago or so. And then we got the new Silverado. This thing's kind of just the workhorse. It doesn't really get a whole lot of miles put on it. It kind of just sits in here. I use it for a lot of my big projects, you know, heavyweight stuff. Nice little pickup though. Pull it out, you can see it. Hold on, let's get a good start up with that. I mean, listen to that. That sounds good, but you want to get, you know, cold start on this. Oof. Alright, I'll go ahead and disconnect the trailer here and we'll pull it on out. You can see it in the color, or in the light. See, and it's that same crimson red that's on that deer out there, and that's kind of why I picked it, because it just looks really good. The body lines with this color, for some reason, just look really nice. But we'll put it back in here. We won't worry about hooking the trailer up right now. I don't want to. We might have to use it without that. Alright, and this is the front loader attachment for that 4755 that's out there in the field. And then this is our stone picker, currently hooked up to the Case 400. This thing's a beast. I mean, you can throw a lot at this thing. That's kind of why I bought it. It was one of the first tractors I bought. Really, the reason I bought it was because I already had the combine and everything picked out. And this grain cart here, I could pull it with other things. It just didn't look good on the front. So it was purely a cosmetic purchase to pull this. And then we had a couple issues in the field with that one, so don't use that as much as we probably should for what we spent on it here. This was Grandpa's old auger wagon. He ran this way back in the day, which I'll show you this Case. We got it in here, which is now the plow tractor. I found out it does pretty well. This is a 7250 Case. Nice little tractor. This is what they used to pull that auger wagon, and this wagon's been completely redone. As you can tell, I did with the black, and then we went in with the crimson red on that. I kind of wanted to do crimson red colors for this farm. I think it's a cool looking color. Especially right now in the fall, it just looks real good with everything. Alright, but with that being said, let's go ahead and actually, I think we're going to take the old Chevy over there. The interior on this thing is pretty cool. And I love that it's quiet, but you can still hear it. It's almost like you're actually in the vehicle, which is nice. Well, let's go ahead and I'll show you the little pasture that we got out here. We got a bunch of Holsteins, about 60 of them. I think we got 30 of them are about 18 months. And 30 of them are, I believe, 10 months. Well, I could actually. Well, because we got a lot of them, though. So these are the free range. Oh, so those are 19 and those are 1 month. Okay. Oh, that's right, my 12 month. Oh boy, we need to get some more food up there. I will probably work on doing that today, getting some more food and stuff in there. Definitely straw. I know we have straw, so that shouldn't be an issue. It's just interesting how we have to, well, you'll see here in a second. And so right in here, this is going to be the silage pit. Haven't got anything in there yet. That's kind of why that field there was planted to grass so that we can get, some silage going in here. This is the TMR mixer, so I'm going to load everything up in here, and then we'll be able to just fill the trailers we need to go feed and not have to worry about it too much. That trailer there, that is a picker as well. I'll jump out and take a look at it. So this actually, it's the same type of picker. The only difference is this one picks up grass, straw, hay, those types of things, and that only picks up stone. And this is our hay loft here. So there's some straw in there, which you'll see us grab here in just a little bit when we go up there to feed them guys. Give them their straw and TMR. But for now, we'll go ahead and head up there. I need to close that gate behind me so these cows don't get out. Alright. Alright, so we're going to head across the road here and I'll take you to the sale barn / dairy farm that we got going here. Oh, I need to come in here and try to level this out a little bit. So as you come in here, we're going to go ahead and get a top view so you can kind of see what's going on. Alright, so you come in the front gate there and you got the scale. The scale you can go over for, pretty much anything. You're going to be coming in here getting cattle in and out of here. That is for horses, and I don't quite have that set up yet, but it'll be pretty cool. So I'll show you that as well here in just a minute. So I put this shed in for parking. This is more just for vehicles, like so. Anything with trailers, I figured we'll park north and south. You can still get semis and stuff in here. Keep the cars and the trucks separated from each other. But I am the boss, so I can do whatever I want to do. And so we're going to pull right up to the front. Alright, turn the truck off here. We'll go inside. Alright, so as you can see, this is pretty much got everything set up. There's your manure pile. You can get your milk and slurry and everything out of here. If you come through here, this is where we're milking the cows at through here. We feed them. Pretty nice little barn. When we go to feed them in here, though, there's, as you can tell, not a lot fits in here. So we definitely need to figure out a way to get a lot of feed in here, and preferably easier than what I'm doing, and you'll see kind of that process. Well, you've seen that truck at the front when we first came into this side. That's kind of the process that I have to do right now just to get these guys fed, but it does take quite a while with the size of it. but that's fine. I do have an idea. They have an old feed truck that I could buy. It's an old Dodge. I was looking at that. Potentially, we'll see how that works because it does hold a lot more, and the chute would open on the side, so we wouldn't hit any walls or anything. It's just going to depend on if it's going to be too big to get through these doors or not. So we might have to look at. Matter of fact, actually, let's. It's going to be about the same size as this. The only difference is it'll have that big uh, feed bed on it. But we'll pull in here. I'll pull this inside and we'll see just how big of an area that we got. Because if it is big enough and we can actually run, that's going to be plenty big enough for that feed truck, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that feed truck will fit in here. So we'll probably get that feed truck instead of doing what we're doing just because of the time that it takes to do it with that 12,000 liters at a time. Yeah, this is a big cattle operation, so we'll have to get that figured out. I mean, we got money right now. Obviously, the money that we have was just in there to design the farm, which I think I've done that pretty much. I think we're pretty much done designing the map. So I could probably get rid of the money there and then we could start living off of profits. But before we do that, let me go ahead and show you this horse barn here. This thing's pretty cool. Oops. Let me just put this stuff out here. Make sure it all goes out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Was that everything? Yes. Alright, we'll just walk around here outside. We also need to get some horses to put in here. But I think the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out the cows and getting them fed because the health is not very good on those. So we need to get that figured out as soon as possible. But we'll get back over here so I can show you this. This is cool. So when we get some horses in here, this will be fun to mess around with. This building's pretty sweet. And you can actually take all of this down. So if you took it all down, actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, there was no way to walk through that side, so you do have to walk all the way. That's a little bit unfortunate. Well, let's see where this door goes from the inside. I don't think I've ever tried to open. What does this door do? It doesn't do anything. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's bring in the flags, and I'm actually going to leave the barriers out there because my plan was I kind of want to turn this into a sale barn. So my plan was we'll have the barriers there, but I can now, with all that stuff put away, you can now build pens inside here to, like if you did a circular one here. The only thing I'm thinking is the stands are over here. So if this is going to be a sale barn, right, you're going to want them looking at them. So maybe I'll put something in here. We'll bring all the cows and horses through there to the ring here and then right back out that away into the pens in the back. So that's probably eventually the design of this place. There's a lot of work to do on it. So that is a, like I said, that is a later note. Let's go ahead and close this place up. I don't need all these doors open in here. Alright. Hop back in the old Chevy here and we'll go for another drive. Of course, we'll probably just need to go ahead and buy that feed truck. Well, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think we should do, uh, because I need to reset the money that we have. Obviously, we can't start the Let's Play with $88 million. So I do need to get rid of that. But let me know if how much you think we should keep. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna price one. We're just gonna price it out real quick, okay? Let's just see. Let's just see how much it cost to build one. I think they're relatively cheap. Yeah, 28,000. That's nothing. This thing is sweet. I don't even know what we would have a use for. Like this says no use unless we were gonna like build a monster truck. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Huh. I do kind of like the toolbox on there. That thing's way too high though. That's too much. Stop it. All right, no more looking at. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the. I always wondered what the difference were with these. It now makes sense. You have these, which are the larger ones, and then you have the XLs, which these have more. See, there's that feed trailer I was telling you about, or bed. See, that's only 15,500. Should we go with an old single cab for it though? I'm thinking a single cab for it looked pretty good. Well, we don't want it. Well, we want it to be diesel. Do we put heavy duty tires on it? I mean, it's a feed truck, so might as well. All right, Black Bell. Let's get the window tint in there. All right, give me just 1 second here. All right. Perfect, got that fixed up. All right, and we gotta put the tow mirrors on it. You can't not have tow mirrors on it. Side steps for sure. Bumper. Let's get something. Ooh, that looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, what lighting options we got here? Okay, okay. We're definitely gonna go with the LEDs. Oh, purple headlights, blue headlights. Whoa. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone for now. Should we put some fenders on there? Probably should. I don't know if I like. I think I like that the most. I mean, if I'm gonna go with, if we're gonna put fenders on it, it might as well look good. in it. check on these. So Calvarn extra large looks like, yeah, the health, like I said, is pretty bad. We are going up on food. We're gonna need quite a bit of food, and I wonder if we have any. We should have some hay over there that we could go ahead and bring on in. We won't have any grass right now, unfortunately. We could buy grass though. I don't really want to have to do that. But if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. So we'll look into that. I'd like to go in. Have here. Stay out of that loud noise. Alright, while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and look again here. I know. Where is it at? I bet you. Yep, it's down in here. Alright. So we're going to get rid of... Well... There's got to be an easier way. I'll tell you what we do here. Let's do this right here. We're gonna throw together another. Oh, we'll get that set up here. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna get rid of that money though. We will probably start a city or another farm here, and I will transfer all that money out of here, just since we used it to build everything here. Alright, so I did say we wanted to do one more load of TMR. So we'll go ahead and get that loaded up in here. Alright. Wish this thing filled up just a little bit faster. Perfect. Alright. Got the TMR loaded in there. Let's go ahead and drive this back around. We'll get them fed again. And then we'll go... I think if I go get the hay that we have, I won't have any hay left is the problem with that. But I mean, it's fine. Alright, so we'll get this started dumping here. Let's go ahead and check the stats on the cattle. Where we at here? Productivity 199,000. Food 204. Alright, we're going up here pretty slow, looks like. We might actually have to do 2 or 3 more loads in here, but I want to go ahead and run over there, see if we got hay in the fermenting silo, just to get some other stuff in here for them as well. I want to get their health up here pretty quick. Get their health up so we can start making money off of the milk, and we do need to pay back our startup loan, so we'll be down to only about 558,000 once we pay that startup loan back, which is fine. We'll get that done here, but first, before we go to the bank and do all that, I want to run back over to the house and see if we got some hay done in the fermenting silo so we can get it to the cows. And I really need to come through here, and I need to take this thing back. We need to go sell that, which I don't know. Might be a good thing to keep just to pick up grass in the yard. It does have a pickup on it, so that's kind of cool. But we'll look both ways here before crossing the street. Alright, come down in here. We'll have to go to the back 40, so we'll go this way here. Now we should. I just realized the steering wheel on this is upside down. Even when you're driving it. Okay. And go ahead and fix this camera angle here. Just have to bear with me here for just a second. The mirrors don't work too good. Does it not want to put anything in here? Okay, well, there's a problem with that. We never turned that on. So, alright. And this will be making our silage as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that silage, I guess. We're gonna have to figure out something else for the grass now. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how you turn your head all the way around like that. That was crazy. Okay. So we got the cows out there fed. They're good to go. Let's actually, I want to go in here real quick and we'll see how much straw we have, because the cows up top there, they need some straw. These cows down here are doing alright. I really kind of wish I would have went with the 4-door, actually, if I'm being honest, because it would have been a lot easier to see what you were doing backing up. Straw, 646,000. Perfect. Go ahead and get some of this straw, and we'll run that up there to the cows up on the hill, so that they have that. We'll probably have to do, I'd say probably one or two. Well, no, probably 2 trips, at least, with this straw to get that where we need to get that. All right, there we go. Should probably jump out here and close the fence behind us so the cows don't get out. Alright, we got that fixed up here. Let's go ahead and head up the hill. We'll get some straw ran to the cows. Oh man, I need to come in here and I need to fix that, because we're going to keep breaking the front end of these vehicles popping in and out of there. We're going to get that other thing loaded up on here and get that Chevy back over to the house, put away. Doesn't need to be sitting over here in the middle of everything. Which I told him to put that away. I guess he just didn't feel like doing it. So we'll have to get it done here. But let's get the straw put in here. I like what they've done with the interior on this thing. It looks pretty good. Pretty realistic, too. I mean, some of it's a little bit off. Some of it's more of like a Ford interior. But you can see that they tried to go for the Ram interior. Oh, that's cool. There's a couple different details in here that just not quite the same. And I'm surprised that the steering wheel is permanently upside down. So this is turned to get it to be right side up. The wheel is turned. So we might have an alignment issue. See there, it's straight. Steering wheel's upside down. Alright, well, we'll deal with that here. We might have to get that fixed. See what's going on with that. But we don't need to worry about that too much right now. Let's go ahead and check the straw. We got 59,000 in here. We'll probably have to head back over to the house, grab another load of straw, and we'll bring it back out here for the cows. I just want to get their health back up because their health is pretty low right now. So we'll head back over here to the hay barn, grab some of that, or the straw barn rather, and we'll grab some of that out of there. And I'm seriously gonna have to get with Charles about this pickup sitting over here. I told him to get that thing put away, and he has not done it. And also, he left his pickup sitting out over here as well. And it's just in the way. Just sitting there. I could probably move it. But then I move his equipment for him, and then he just gets into the routine of leaving it there, and we're not going to keep doing it, okay? I'm not going to keep doing it. Alright, let's go ahead and get this pulled in here. We're going to get lined up with that as best as we can here. I can try to see my mirror where we're at. Alright, we're going to be just at the corner of the building there. We need to just bring it in. Perfect, right there. Bring it on back. Alright, we get some straw put in here. Should we? Alright, I'm breaking down. I'm gonna go ahead and move his pickup while that thing's loading. We got time. I'm just tired of this thing sitting in the middle of the road. Let's go ahead and get it out of here. Get it out of the way. Now we'll go ahead and go around here. I think we'll just take it up to the house. We'll just park it at the house for now, out of the way. Gonna have to go get the Chevy and bring all that home as well. Alright. Leave that sit there, and then we'll walk back down here. This I did leave out. This is my mess to clean up here anyways. Probably shouldn't throw stones in a glass house, huh? Let me get this put away as well. Let me see, should we put it? No, we'll bring it down here to the machine shed. I just know we need to figure out the parking situation in here because can't just park everything weird. But we'll leave this here for now. That way we can disconnect the tractor, the old Case 400 if we have to, and get it moved. Good looking combine there. Alright. And since you left all the doors open, I don't know why I closed that one. Alright. Got that done. Let's get back into the problem at hand. So we need to get some more straw over there. And let's just pull through here. Let me jump out and close this gate so none of the cows get out. Where their water at too? Let me check their water. I got enough water. They could probably use some food in here. They got 40% health. Why is your health so low? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and make sure that we get them fed too. They're gonna need some food here in just a second. So we might have to bite the bullet and buy a little bit more TMR. I need to come in here, like I said, with that road grader and fix this before the suspension on these pickups get too messed up here. Especially this thing. This is a heavy pickup. See what I mean? He leaves his pickup just sitting there. Just sitting out here in the way. Alright, I'll go ahead and start giving them the straw, and then we'll probably get that other Chevy back to the house, and we'll just walk back up here and get the feed truck here in a second. It's not too far, just across the road. You've seen that. Alright. So while we're dumping that straw in there, let's go ahead and go get that Chevy back to the house. We got 900 liters of milk. Get that boy some milk. Alright, jump back in this and fire it up. This thing's pretty cool. It's got a little pickup on it too, so we could use it to pick up grass later, especially if we use that zero turn to trim up the grass down the hill there. Plus this thing will crab walk. It's pretty cool. Let's see. And it's electric, which is why you hear nothing. Which is, I'm not a huge fan of electric, but I mean, it's zippy and it'll pick up anything I want. Look at that, a little pickup on there. Pick up anything I want it to, and it holds 12,000 liters. So it's almost, you wouldn't even want to get rid of it because it'll get places, you know, the big pickups won't get. Alright, we'll go ahead and fold the ramps up on this. Take this back home, get it parked. He owes me for this. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him he owes me for parking his equipment back at the house. He wants to keep messing around. I do like his pickup though. It looks pretty good in here. Might have to get myself one. Well, I don't know. Kind of like that Dodge though too. Might have to get another Dodge. I don't know. We'll look into that. We'll see what we're gonna get into here. But I do like the way this pickup rides and looks from the inside. And what did you do? Did I try to take that a little bit too? Yeah, I probably did. And actually, you know what? Because he decided to leave it out, we're gonna park it in here the wrong way. Are we still caught on something? What on earth? How do you miss a straight up? Wow. You guys saw nothing. Okay. None of that happened. All right. None of that just happened. Okay. All right. We're gonna go ahead and leave that there for now. We'll leave that on the trailer there. Alright, let's head back on up to the feed truck there. He's probably done dumping that straw, so we'll just walk across the road here. Just make sure there's no cars coming. Perfect. Alright, so we'll run over here. We'll get the straw. That'll tell us how much is in the barn here as well. And hopefully, since we got them fed, hopefully we'll get their health going back up here. 30% health. They got 241,000 liters of food. We got 109,000 liters of straw, 7,000 liters of slurry, and 5,400 liters of manure. Alright. And we'll jump back in and hit the feature. What in the world happened here? Who parked this thing? Okay. It's probably, you know, well, let's just be honest. It was me, okay? I parked this thing in here, okay. So we'll go ahead and get this pulled out, and then we need to double check our fields and see what needs to be done there. We did pick up a new toy as well, so maybe we need to run over to the store and grab that. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me jump over here. I'm just gonna buy a little bit of TMR for the cows down the hill. That's probably good right there. $9,277, $389. Perfect. Alright, so I'm just going to buy a little bit of TMR for the cows down here since we messed up and we did not turn the fermenting silo on. We have not made any silage for TMR. So that's unfortunate, but let's get these cows fed. We'll go ahead and check. I think their water was okay. We'll double check that. We might have to get the water truck out. But I know these guys' health is a little bit low as well, which shouldn't be. They eat all the time. And it's total mixed rations. So, see, as you can tell, it's only 2,000. They only took 2,000 of it. I don't know. Let me just go back and double check these cows and see what's going on with that. Productivity 30%. Oh, that's on the other one. 40% productivity. They got enough food. They don't have hay, nor do they have grass. And so we need to get that stuff in there so that we can make the productivity go up as well. So we're going to go ahead and take this back up to the yard. And we'll park it up there, turn it off, And then we'll jump in. Well, I guess we'll have to take old Blue, because Chevy's put away. But we do need to go. Oh! Everything was just bad. None of that happened. You saw none of that. None of that happened. Alright, we'll just park it down here out of the way. Hopefully I didn't get too close to the wall so I can still get out of this thing. Perfect. Yeah, pretty good looking feed truck. Alright, so I guess we'll walk back over to the house here. Like I said, luckily it's just right across the road, so I don't have to walk too far. Get enough energy burnt out during the day. Alright, so we're gonna head up here. We'll jump in old Bertha and run down to the store. I want to go ahead and pick up the sprayer that we bought, bring it back, and then we'll probably... I also want to turn this thing down a little bit. It's a little bit much. No, maybe not. It's doing all right today. It just seems It just seems that it was not working very well the other day. Like the feed truck, the steering wheel is upside down. So clearly with the steering wheel being upside down, we have some type of alignment issue going on in that feed truck. So we do need to get that addressed, and then we need to get fuel in here. We could probably run down to the gas station. We'll probably do that first. We'll run through town, and then we'll stop back off at the... No cop, no stop. We'll stop back off at the store and grab that sprayer and take it back to the house. There's a store there. Just keep on rolling here. Also, too, there's another farm right up here that I was going to look at. I guess we'll stop here because I actually can't see what's going on. Alright. So there's another farm right up here. You can see it right here on the left-hand side that's for sale. I was thinking about buying it, getting it cleaned up a little bit. I'm not sure what's all back in there. They got it pretty blocked off. We can see if we can... Let's see if we can drive down in here a little bit. I'm not too worried about the terrain. Not a bad little property. It's got a lot of cleanup. Just a lot of cleanup stuff that needs to be done in here. I do kind of like that little barn. This barn ain't too bad either. Looks like some good wood. Let's get out and take a look at that. Why do you always jump on the roof when you get out, man? What are you doing? Now, this lumber don't look too bad. That might actually be salvageable. We could use that to build some new buildings out here. We got the old barn wood, it looks like, here. This is pretty nice, too. We'll put this in as flooring somewhere. And we got more wood laying around here. Oh, there's the old basket. Oh, look, we got a couple ladders on the wall. I wonder, can we go in here? No, probably not just yet. Can we go? I guess we probably couldn't go in this one yet either. Yeah, you got all the buildings locked. That's okay. It's alright. I don't even know if we're technically supposed to be on the property. I just kind of wanted to look around and see what we got here. Alright. Looks like, is that an old fire? Yeah. Looks like they were having a fire there. Old wheelbarrow. I'd personally get a skid steer for that job there, bud. But I mean, hey. Whatever floats your boat there, buddy. Yeah, we can come in here and level out this ground and get rid of some of this. Probably use that to just spread all that out, make this place look pretty good. spread this gravel out here, get rid of some of these bushes, take down this fence. I'm not quite sure why this fence. I mean, I know it's supposed to keep everyone out, but I mean, you can literally just drive right through the, yeah, or just do what I did and just drive in here. With that, so then it also comes with this little trailer house here too. I wonder what's it look like inside. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Little office area. Can we see anywhere else? Oh, barely. Let's see if we can get in here just to see the living. Oh wow, that doesn't look too bad in there. I think that's all we're gonna be able to see on that, but that's not too bad. Looks like, oh, look at that. There we go. We got a kitchen. Kitchen looks pretty. And, you know, it's a trailer house kitchen. No big deal. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get out of here. What are all these old... Oh, this old pipe. This is kind of cool. Alright, well, we better get on out of here before we get caught. I don't know if we're supposed to be here, so we'll go ahead and head on out, head over to the gas station, throw some fuel in the pickup, grab the sprayer, and head on back to the house. But yeah, this could be interesting. I heard that there's going to be a winery put in right there, so we could, you know, potentially take everything down, turn that into our dream home, build a nice house there or something, pretty, like a big house, you know. No cop, no stop, we're gonna keep on rolling. Just pulling up to the gas station up here on the right hand side. Oh yeah, let's just pull in here. Go ahead and get some fuel. Oh, that was quick. $42, that's all it cost. Man, we might have to drive this thing more often. That thing was almost empty. It only cost us $42. Oh, you know, now I'm Irish. Alright, it should cost me $42 in real life. What on earth? What do we got going on over here? Oh, well, alrighty then. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to bring the wife and kids on down here to eat sometime. Huh. Restaurante Classique. Classico. I don't know, it looks like a Mexican restaurant to me. It's just the colors and vibes, I don't know. But we'll go ahead and I'm gonna head back to the store. Here we can... nah, we'll just stay on the mission. Stay on the mission, okay? And get back to store. We'll go in the back entrance here. Get to the chopper. Get to the store. Get to the store. Grab the freighter. Alright, let's get back over here. And there's the sprayer sitting there. We really need to figure out what we're doing with this old semi. I know that we bought it on sale. And that's the only reason that we bought it was because it was on sale, but it's also been sitting here since we bought it, and that's been months. So yeah, we definitely need to figure out what we're going to do with that. Definitely needs repainted, fix it up a little bit. We could probably fix it up, see if we can keep it on the farm, which we could do that here real quick. While we're thinking about it, we'll just back up to this sprayer here. Get real close. Oh wow, we're a long way away. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... we'll jump in. No, don't get in that. Don't get in that. Charlie? Alright, there we go. Get this thing started up. Let's go ahead and we'll take this thing over to the store and see what we can do to it. I actually haven't looked at this one too much. Like I said, we bought it used, and it's sat there used the entire time. So with that said, let's go ahead and park this over here. We'll jump out. I'm gonna see what all we can do with this thing. Let's check it out. Holy cow. So you're talking about the Roadrunner Plus 950 horsepower. We're talking about 1800 horsepower. What on earth? What on earth are we doing that we need 1800 horsepower? Although, you know, when they do bring the truck pulls and everything in, this thing, if we had it set up that way, this thing would rock. But let's see what all we can do with this. Some of these wheels, definitely think we need to change black chrome. Yes, definitely black chrome looks best on here. Want to get the bull bar on there? Of course we want to get the bull bar on there. Look at that thing. Why would you not? Front spotlight, top small, front small, invisible, top large. Yeah, we're gonna go invisible so that we still have the light, but we don't have to see it. Let's go top small, top large. We'll just use cabin. Actually, top large. We'll put some big lights on the back of that thing so we can see what we're doing. That's a good idea. Alright, attachers, none. Desk moderator. Yep, I'm on PS5. I got a lot of mods downloaded as well. Let's see. So, do we want? That's really cool that you can put that on. Do we want to add a hitch for this, or? I think we do. We'll just leave that. We'll leave it. Shadows only. What are you talking about? Rotate only. What? Shadows? What? Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna go with basic. I don't know what all that does. We're not gonna, oh, you got the flappers on it, do you? Oh, there you go. So you can do the flappers. You can get straight pipes. You can get them angled if you like. Go ahead and I'm gonna leave the flappers on there. That's kind of cool. Exhaust effects. We'll leave it orange. There's so much you can do in this thing. And my question is, what's with the color? The person that had this before, like who? None. We don't want that. We don't want the. Let's see if we can get. Ooh, look at that. Crimson red. I don't. It doesn't look quite as good on a semi. But you know, I bet you this thing would look really good in black chrome. No, that's almost too much black. That's kind of a pretty color right there. That's more what I was going for with that crimson red. It's a little bit shiny though. It's more shiny than I want. There you go. That doesn't look too bad. All right, let's get this. I'm gonna go black chrome with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, Roadrunner decals. Let's go ahead and do black chrome on that one as well. The bull bar is black. Rim color. See, I don't quite understand why they did the rim color like that. But we'll do chrome. That don't look too bad on there. Well, alrighty then. $18,000 spent on that, and we got us a nice semi we got here. So I think this one's actually going to go ahead and become our... Oh, I see it now. There's orange smoke coming out the top. And this thing sounds like it's ready to... On the back wheels turn? What? What? Look at that. Ain't that just fancy? Huh. Well, you know, this might have actually just became one of my favorite semis. I bet you this thing... That's probably one of our best investments, I would say. Currently, I dig this, dude. This thing is sweet. We don't need it right now, unfortunately. We're not doing anything. But with it being on sale, and the fact that we picked it up for about 53,000, put another 18,000 into it to make it look as good as it does now. I'm happy with that investment, and it'll help us out in the long run. So that's fine by me. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get this sprayer on back to the house. I think that is going to go ahead and do it for us. Oh, hold on. Oh, what am I doing? I need a 3-point. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I put one on? That would be nice if I did, because we'll just run this back over there and come get the pickup later. Because I forgot that I put that attachment on. Nope. Nope. I did not put the 3-point. I just put the regular. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, shucks. I guess we will be heading back to the yard here without the sprayer. We'll have to make sure that we come pick that up next time. But for now, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. If you guys did like the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you want to keep doing this. Like I said, here in the future, we're going to have a fair and everything going on over here with the tractor pull, truck pull. We'll have monster trucks, dirt bikes. Pretty much everything fun you can imagine. We're going to buy that field there and start decking it out. We got the $85 million that we have to get rid of somehow. So we might as well have some fun with it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Again, guys, like I said, thank you so much for the support. If you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.